Hello, and welcome to VOD of Consciousness with Sientir. I'm really slow about starting this wave, aren't I? I'm Sientir. You can support me on patreon.com/Sientir, and we are here to be in hard mode, not normal mode. I would just spent the past good bit of time staring at build stuff. I don't know about what Zenmai is doing. I have her set up on some weird sort of thing different than what I typically would, because I was like, I want to try something interesting here. So we'll see. We shall see how it works. It's a weird one. Otherwise, I've got like a Panic Mesmer, and the Monks is normal. Master of Whispers is a minion master, but I gave him a couple of protection prayer stuff. That should hopefully help a little bit. Livia is doing some damage, additional damage stuff. Barbs is really good for single target. Mark of Pain will help with AoE damage, stuff like that. I also have her doing Epidemic, because Zenmai can inflict a lot of conditions, predominantly because Zenmai can inflict a lot of conditions and spread that around some. And then, yeah, that's Panic. This guy's doing similar stuff. Whatever. We're here to talk to Savage Nunbe. You can't take anything on me. I've been on trial so many times I've lost count. Other Soul can't prove in any of it. All right, Corsair, you'd better start talking. This map you've cobbled together simply shows where the Corsair leaders were to meet with General Kayet and Blacktide Bog. He's been funding our Estani excursions for quite a while now. He fronts the gold and we do the plundering. No questions asked. If you're still confused, go talk to her yourself. When you end Stalcora already, I can show you where to start. So, this mission has us doing stuff that, bluntly, I can't remember. So we need to find General Kayet, prevent her from starting to deal with Iron Fist, the Corsair captain. We do not have Spear Marshal Cormier with us. We apparently need to eliminate Iron Fist envoy and crew. Looks like there's some Cornin guards over there that are friendly. It looks like there's some scale over here that aren't. Okay, let's get this scale in our back line taken care of, shall we? So I can actually reach this one. So I've switched up my bar minimally. I'm now running everybody's favorite, There's Nothing to Fear. Also, I put on Wild Throw just in case that would be useful. Milani's not is not with us. Let's see. Zenmai, I don't know how effective she's going to be. Oh my goodness. Friggin' disease. Okay. This is giving me no indication of which way to go. Well, let's go this way, because I saw Cornin's this direction. That seems likely. Oh. Is this a way you can go? It looks like this is a way you can go. It's just very opaque. Oh my goodness, diseased. We're off, would ya? There we go. Disease is very strong from the standpoint of spreading everywhere. I'm just kind of standing around to let us heal and get this disease off us. Ugh, whatever. Hi, Cornin guards. What you doing? This route is closed for your safety. Oh, okay. We're not allowed that way. It is closed for our safety. We, the local military. Yep. For the safety of the local military, we're not allowed that direction. Okay, checks out. So I guess we're just going to have to fight a bunch of scale or something. I don't have any charge going on. I don't want to use Onslaught to start running ahead of all of my dudes. Besides, my build's meant to kind of keep Onslaught up in combat, not out of combat, like you'd want for running. And Ice Spikes isn't as bad. Zenmai is using an elite that Shadow Steps her to a target and then dazes that target, which is very strong. Why do I have a bunch of map over there? I don't know. I feel like I need to go this direction. Kind of around where the Cornins were blocking me. Oh, here's Captain Bezuz. I don't know. How do you pronounce that? Bunch of Cornin guards. What do you have to say for yourself? Say anything? This path isn't open to travelers right now. Too many Corsairs. Try another day. Uh-huh. Yep. Not suspicious in the slightest. So I don't know if we need to go find costumes. I feel like we need to get costumes. But honestly, this is just the vague memories of years ago, whenever it was that I last did this mission. So could be wrong. Ah, diseased. I really go for less diseased. At least I can spam Hexbreaker Area to help with all the hexes. I don't know how much of a problem there being, but this would be like one of the few moments that I genuinely kind of wish I had Cautery Signet. Cautery Signet is a signet, as you might have picked up. Okay, we're obviously not going that way, so let's just go this way. It's an elite skill that I generally don't use because, frankly, it's questionable. But it removes all conditions from all party members, and then you can set on fire for each condition removed this way. So you can... The classic combos use that in Remedy Signet, which Remedy Signet is a skill that removes one condition from you. There's a better version that Rangers have called Antidote Signet, which removes like disease, poison, blind, plus one other condition from you. So it's highly effective at mitigating stuff. That's a wrinkle monitor. Ah, man, that's just one of those skills that's like, oh, this seems really cool, but it's just... Monk elites are weird. Oh, okay, here's Iron Fist's Envoy. So monk elites are really weird. And if you look, what he was using was Signet of Removal, which I think is non-typed. Right here. If target other allies under the effects of an enchantment, that ally loses one hex and one condition. This is not bad, but why you would ever use it over empathic removal, I don't know. I guess because it costs no energy and has a slightly shorter cooldown, but empathic removal affects you and doesn't have the requirement. Where in damnation are we? Look at the map again. Iron Fist is going to have our heads if we're late to meet the Cornins. Sun Spears, take them down. So we're going to fight some Scale as well as some Corsairs because that's what happened. Ow. Who's using Grunt's Balance? Grunt's Balance is a weird, not entirely amazing... It's an elite that basically says your target is drained of... It adds... Anybody who's played Pokemon, it's Pain Split. It adds your HP together, your target's HP together, and then it redistributes. Roughly is how it works. Redistributes them evenly. There's some nuances and quirks because it has some caps and stuff to prevent it from being like abused on things that have way more HP than you. But that's the basic idea of it. So, okay, so what we do now is we dress up as Corsairs. That's what it was. I was remembering things semi-correctly. I look like Varish somewhat. Okay, so our bonus is to clear the Latenda Bog of Wrinkle Monitors for whatever reason. And then we need to pass through the Cornin checkpoint. So, I have taken the long way around. I don't know where all the Wrinkle Monitors are. It's not terribly important to me to get all of them, if I'm being blunt. Although I'm curious to know if there's one over here. Or if there's anything over here. Okay, maybe there's nothing over there. Whatever, it's highly non-relevant. Now, we might need to go... See, this is kind of cool. Like, some of these alternate costumes that they have where they basically just skin you as enemies. It's something that I genuinely wish you could get those skins other ways, as like tonics or everlasting tonics or something. But everlasting tonics are generally reserved for heroes. I'd love like an Everlasting Eve tonic or something like that. That would have been really cool. But here we are. For the most part, I don't like Everlasting tonics because I don't like the default hero skins as much. I believe we need to go talk to this captain up here. If my memory serves. Weird, disguised as a Corsair. Yeah, he's got a little green exclamation point of talk to me floating over his head. He says, "You're to come with me. Hurry up. I want to get out of this God-accursed bog as quickly as possible." Which of the 5 gods? Because they don't know about certain ones yet. I was instructed to guide you, not fight you. You're on your own. Not fight for you. You're on your own. But which one of the 5 deities that was kind of commonplace at this point in time would they've been referring to? Obviously, Abaddon is a forgotten god at this point, and Cormyr has not ascended to Abaddon's throne. So, I am so slow. There, remove that through the good old-fashioned technique. You're late, you know. If my soldiers were as disciplined as you, they'd hang. Now move it. Where? Oh, he's over there. I don't care about hunting down wrinkle monitors, so if we get any more, that's nice. But you don't need to get bonus for filling out the books, so I'm not going to spend the time trying to get the bonus. Clear out these creatures. A true soldier's talents aren't meant for hunting vermin. He has a very narrow view of the Corsairs with whom he has been working. Why am I the one that seems to most get afflicted by that friggin' hex? I thought Iron Fist was supposed to be with you. No matter. I have orders to follow. Come with me. There's Iron Hook Cube. Hungu the Red and One-Eyed Rugger. Hurry up and kill these creatures. I have no interest in standing in this filthy place any longer than necessary. And care for a drink, friend. It'll lighten your load. Put a bounce in your step and make all the ugly ones pretty again. Har. Thanks, no. Okay, I don't know why I had that many prop prayers tossed on me, but here we are. This next part's a little tricky. Fortunately for you, Rebel, I've been stuck in this place for weeks, so I know my way around. Okay. Yes, you can use your beckon animation. Alright, it's a scale stampede. Run for it while you can. Looks like trouble. You know what to do. Fight scale, I believe. I think fighting scale is what we're supposed to do. Oh, wow. You can see the power of panic in all of those. Intense quantities of these spiders have the stuff. I don't know why I'm using Hexbreaker yet. Just to waste a bunch of time when there's not any actual conditions about. Looks like we're doing a pretty good job of staying not dead though, so that's always good. Oh, this looks like it's a scale boss. Okay. Oh, dropped a bunch of gold for us. The captain says, "Stop wasting time and follow me. The general won't tolerate being made to wait." What direction are we going? Oh, we're going this way. Okay, cool. I didn't know where I was in the mess of all that was going on in here. This is an interesting bog. It's a map I don't really come to very often, because why would I? Let's go on and clear the way. I join in, but I don't want to ruin your fun. By which he means he doesn't want to fight scale. I wish I had Grunt's grasp right now, but I'm not really set up to be able to do that. I'm going to drop a Hexbreaker area for no reason. Haven't given up yet, have you? Come on, then. Man, we just fight a lot of scale. I'm going to get a screenshot there. It says, you can't go 100 paces around here without running something that wants to eat you. Take care of them, will you? This seems like a good spot to drop a Hexbreaker area in. Hexbreaker area doing a wonderful job of clearing my party of frigid, because everybody has at least one spell. It says, I see you enjoy killing. I expect you've sown quite a bit of chaos here in Istan. More scale, it looks like. Don't be shy. Go on. Give those monsters what for. Okay, I will give these monsters what's for. Ah, good old epidemic spreading conditions around. I think Zenmai is probably actually doing a fairly useful job of things. I don't know. I'm always curious. So part of what got me kind of curious about some other skill options on Assassin is I was watching of all things, a speedrun for factions. You can find it on just speedrun.com and just search for Guild Wars factions. But the person running beat the game at like level 14 for one thing, through glitching through doors and stuff. But he says, you're better fighters than I expected. I'm beginning to understand why we hired you. I'll be right here. Let me know when the path is safe. So we just need to go fight more. But anyway, so the runner used an assassin warrior with a bunch of assassin skills that I normally ignore the existence of, and I thought, it might be fun to try out some different stuff than the traditional like setup that I almost always have my assassin using. The captain says, it's just a thought, but those outfits of yours are so concealing. I imagine we could dress up some cornered soldiers that way and cause some real damage. Who's to know who you really are when you're dressed up like that? Which obviously is lampshading what's going on. Oh, he is body blocked on all of our crazy stuff. So yeah, anyway, I just thought I'd set Zenmai up with something slightly different. He says, we don't have a heartbeat problem back home, but my time here has taught me not to ignore these vicious creatures. Yeah. So she can inflict cripple. This is some energy management. She can blind. And all sorts of good stuff like that. Hopefully it's working well. I don't know. Seems to not be working poorly, at least. The captain says, it's not far now. I should warn you. The general holds some unusual religious beliefs. Don't let that concern you. You're here to serve her gold, not her god. Yes. This is the old Sunspear Crypt. The rendezvous is just around the bend. Oh man, did you hear that? Like, there's some background swampy, froggy noises that remind me of Hexen really heavily and are super nostalgic. He says, looks like trouble, you know what to do. So I love those sound effects. So something that's really important to recognize is that the griffins, they have this different appearance here. But they are monks, so they tend to need to be a priority. It's funny, technically there's nothing to fear should be a dead giveaway that we're Sunspears. Because come on, General Hyatt is just ahead. Foreboding place. I kind of enjoy swampy areas like this in video games as a bit of a result from Hexen, I think, actually. You can see some grasps of chaos with General Hyatt. Just suspicious, to put it mildly. Some more scree up there. Democrat says, "Who are these people, Bezos? Iron Fist himself was to come and discuss our master strategy against the Sun Spears. I'm not here to merely hand out gold to his lackeys." "Who are you calling a lackey? We're not even Corsairs, you old fool, so tell me, how does admitting your treachery to disguise Sun Spears fit into your big master plan strategy? Matters not, child. Your corpses will keep my secrets." So now we're fighting the captain, who should know better than to fight us, and good old General Kayet, who I imagine will be fairly accommodating of dying on account of probably has barbs on her. Oh, Mirage Cloak is really good, though. That's keeping her alive a lot longer. Ah, no, I couldn't grab the gold. Oh, well. Okay.
The other Cornins went back to Gandhara. Why did General Gayet stay?
Hey, she's still alive.
Fools, you are all doomed.
Why are you here? What do you want?
Abaddon will eat your eyes.
I don't think she's listening to you.
You cannot stop it. You will all perish. Nightfall comes.
We won, right? She was the villain and we killed her. It's all over, right?
That depends on who else was involved in this.
War Marshal Varish.
Varish Asa? Is she a part of this?
I heard the two of them talking about Abaddon earlier.
Then it's not all over. We have much more work to do.
Abaddon being Hebrew for destruction, if I remember correctly. Okay, so that was that mission. I don't know why we get dumped back here. There's actually a bunch of quests that I've apparently not done in the area. Like, Castellan Puba has this one who gives us stuff, whatever. I don't know. Apparently this character has not done all the quests very exhaustively. I need to clean up my inventory at some point in time, but what we have done is done all of the Young Hero of Tyria stuff here. What I want to do next time is continue Young Heroes of Tyria, except in the good old land of Cantha. So, next time is going to be Minister Cho's estate, I think. Right over here. Which I got these during the Wayfarer's Reverie for Outposts. And anyway, this is going to be such a boring mission. So I apologize for that in advance. Until then, everyone, take care. Goodbye.